Hey Doobies. So my partner and I were listening to a podcast a while back, and they were interviewing someone from the Lady Liberty League. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. They are an organization that fights for the rights and equal protections of Wiccans, pagans, and other earth-based religions. And we started thinking about the idea of Lady Liberty, and they were talking about how the Statue of Liberty, a representation of the Lady of Liberty, has become almost a god form, that people think of her in that way. She is represented by many other deity in many other faiths and religions and traditions of the past. And we thought of a great idea that we wanted to use, and that I'm going to kind of put a call out there and see who's interested in doing this with me. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a shrine space or an altar space, however you want to look at it, in our home, where for us it will have, I'd like to find a small Statue of Liberty, either picture or statue, and also a rainbow flag or an upside down pink triangle, a symbol of the GLBT community. And the purpose of this is to have a space in our house that is dedicated toward social change. And our idea of this spell, the way the physical aspects of this spell will work, is after we dedicate this area, and we set our intention of what it is to be for, we will every day put our spare change in a bowl or around the statue or something like that. And the time period that we picked is a year and a day. So when we choose to start this, and hopefully if I get people who are interested, and I really hope you are, we will set a date, and we will do a year and a day from that date. And we can do periodical updates. You know, maybe I'll start a little blog about it, something. And after that year and a day, all the money that is there will be taken and counted and donated to an organization for political or social change. Whether that be a GLBT-centered organization, a pagan-centered organization, a women-centered organization, or an African-American organization, Latino, whatever your specific community is. And I'd really like it to be something that's very close to you. If you're a woman, I think that, you know, it could be whatever you want it to be, but I think it works better if we do something that's very near and dear to us. But at the end of the year and a day, we're going to donate that to an organization. Now, let's talk a little bit about some nitty-gritty details. So, kind of the rule with this is, as it grows, when you get a couple dollars, take it in and get paper money. The purpose for this is purely mundane. The bank charges you if you take in a crap load of change and want it changed into money so you can actually donate it. So it is much better to take it in as it comes and exchange it for paper money. And I think that, you know, this is a really great time to do this. I feel like we're coming on, you know, a really intense time of change in this country. We're seeing gay and lesbian individuals being recognized more. We're seeing women being recognized more. African American, Latino, Native American. We're all kind of pushing through these barriers slowly, and I think that if we put our intentions together, this could actually become something bigger. And I'd really like to have the participation of some of the YouTube community, because I feel like this is such a growing and diverse community that we could really do something. And you know what, even if we raise, you know, $50, you know, it's still something, you know, and like everything starts with that little seed of something. So that's my challenge. I'd like to kind of hear your thoughts about it. Would you be interested in participating? And also, maybe what your organization is.